What's up guys, Dan here, and in today's video I'm going to talk about how to overcome your fear of starting a business, something that is so incredibly important and something that so many people have messaged me over and over and over again about, because when I was first starting out a couple years ago in entrepreneurship and online business, you don't understand how much fear I had. And by the way, I just finished my move here to Finland. I just got my place right here. This is my new place. As you can see, it is literally my dream house, and I never thought in my life that I would actually be able to live in a place like this. As you can see, here it is. It is incredible. And so, as I'm just like walking through my new place here, and as I'm just like settling in here, I have some friends over and we're just getting some work done. And a lot of people ask me, by the way, why Finland? Truly amazing place. You have to find the best country for you, and you have to find a country, a place where you feel the best in, where you feel at home in. I'm not originally from Finland. Actually, I am originally from Latvia, which is really close to here. But I literally have come to Finland like 5 times in the past year, and so and I have a lot of friends here, and so I loved it like so much. But let me tell you guys, like, to imagine a life where I'm able to live anywhere I want, where I'm able to live my dream life, and where I'm able to decide the exact house that I want to live in, big or small, where I'm able to, decide who I hang out with, decide what I do every single day, where I don't have to wake up to an alarm clock every single morning, and best of all, where I'm able to do what gives the most value to the world, from myself, from my talents and strengths. That is what entrepreneurship and that is what online business has brought to me. And most importantly, that is what overcoming my fears has brought to me. One of my favorite quotes is that everything you desire lies on the other side of fear. Greatness lies on the other side of fear. And everything worth doing in life, everything that you want to, everything that you want, let's say you want a beautiful house like this. Let's say you want, a dream car. Let's say you want your dream car. Let's say it's a Lamborghini or an Audi or a Ferrari. Let's say you just want to be able to travel the world, right? To get all of that, you need to be able to overcome your fears. And in today's world, the best thing that can allow you to do that is starting an online business, because then, of course, you're allowed to live anywhere you want as long as you have an internet connection. And of course, here I have an internet connection, and I'm able to go and I'm able to grow my e-commerce businesses. I'm able to grow my online businesses. I've got multiple 7-figure businesses now. I've got many e-commerce brands on Shopify, on Amazon, and I'm expanding every single day. And so that is why you should start an online business. And of course, you'll have fear at the beginning. To be able to think 10 times bigger, 100 times bigger than every single other person it requires a certain level of character. It requires a certain level of personality. And it's something that not everybody has. And it's something that I had to learn to adapt. I wasn't born this way. I wasn't born being able to do things this way. I was born to, kind of stay in a little square, in a little cube, and conform to society, conform to, society's identity, and conform to this manufactured life that society has forced me to live. But then I realized, as I was driving to work every single day at 21 years old, I was working at one of the biggest banks in Canada, the dream job. I was wearing a suit every single day, and I thought, I was making $40,000 a year. Here I am, even though I was deep in college debt, I was miserable, pretty much depressed. And I was just, every single day I was waking up in the morning and I hated my life. Every single day I was wondering, is it really possible to live like all of those people, all those entrepreneurs that you're seeing online, like all of those influencers that you're seeing online? And in reality, I realized that it is. But what was holding me back was this deep fear, and I had no idea how to overcome it. I had not come from a rich family or anything like that. Actually, I came from very humble beginnings. My parents were also born in Latvia, and they were born in communism, and so they had come to Canada when I was just a little kid. They brought me, and I'm incredibly thankful for them, and I'm grateful for them. But what I didn't see was what Canada gave me. What I didn't see was what, literally anybody in a country like that, whether it's Canada, the United States, or anywhere, in Europe mostly, and anywhere in the world right now, as long as you have an internet connection, you're able to go and manifest those dreams, and you can go and create a passive income for yourself. And so I realized that me just kind of playing to society's script and ignoring how the world is changing, most importantly, ignoring how the world is changing, you just can't ignore the fact that right now, e-commerce is the dominating trend. The internet is the dominating trend in the 21st century, period. In the 20th century, it was industry, right? It was factories, but we live in the information age now. And so how information is exchanged is through the internet. And how are products being sold in the 21st century? Well, it's through the internet. Every single year, e-commerce is growing 20%. And so, who do you think are going to be those people who are owning those $1 million brands, those 7-figure brands in this century? Who do you think are those people? It's people like you and me who are starting today and who are actually moving and who are getting past their fears and who are just like shoving that to the side, because in reality, all those fears are baseless. 99% of the worries that you have in your head, 99% of the limiting beliefs that you have in your head have nothing to do with your true potential in life, have nothing to do with reality. Like, none of it will actually happen, right? If you can just understand, hey, right, there are all these things that are working to make people successful, and there are all of these income streams and e-commerce businesses. There are so many business opportunities today. Every single one of them works. Shopify, Amazon, Facebook ads, running a social media agency, everything works. There's nothing that's better than the other. All you have to do is get over your fear of starting, commit to it, and tell yourself, hey, all these people that started had zero experience when they were starting out, and they were starting the exact same shoes as me. So if you're watching this right now, then I can tell you that you are just embarking on an incredible path. Entrepreneurship has been the greatest journey of my entire life. It has brought me to places that I never thought I would ever in 1,000 lives arrive to. And it has brought me not only, financial abundance and personal freedom, it also brought me just incredible fulfillment and incredible happiness, right? Because I realized most of all that a person can only be happy if they're striving towards a goal. And so what I want you to do today is I want you to set a goal for yourself, and I want you to start striving towards it every single day, because I'm no different than you. And all of these things, these material things, right? All of these, objects, they're just objects. What will actually be fulfilling to you is accomplishing your goal of starting an online business and moving forward. The purpose of humanity is growth, right? We're all growing, right? The whole point of our species is to obviously reproduce and to grow, right? Our population is constantly growing. And so if you can see that, if you can recognize that, then you'll understand that, you just can't be stagnant, and you have to get with the times. Right? All of these people, like, so far, they've been watching my channel. I get so many messages every single day saying, Dan, you inspired me so much that I went out and I actually did, I started my online business. I was so afraid, but I started and I became successful. Of course, after, getting through failure, which is a natural part of entrepreneurship. It's all a learning process, right? Anything worth having in life requires work, requires sacrifice. But that sacrifice isn't as big as you think. In a world where standards are so low today, there are no standards for people, right? People can do whatever they want, and they decide to remain stagnant. They decide to not take advantage of the opportunities that are available today for every single one of us, for every single one of you, right? And they decide to just ignore it. And so if you can just realize that your dreams require work, but it's not as much work as you think, right? In a world where the standards are so low, you just have to do more than the average population. You just have to do more. You just have to give more value to people, whether that's through the products or services you're selling, whether that's through yourself, your own, personal development. Just realize that all it takes for you is just to start. I'm telling you, just start. There's going to be a ton of negativity at the beginning. You're going to create a lot of enemies, unfortunately, family and friends. They will turn their backs against you. Not all of them. Those are the real ones, but a lot will turn their backs against you. And that's the price of greatness. And so, hopefully this was inspirational for you guys. Hopefully you realize that your fears are nothing compared to what you can achieve in your life. And hopefully you can realize that your potential is so massive that you don't even know. You don't even know it is like 1,000 million times higher than you can even fathom. And you gotta just start. I've been proving wrong over and over again with the things that one can achieve in their life if they have definiteness of purpose, if they get over their fears, if they realize, the truths in life, if they realize the basic rules of success, that everything has a price and everything that is worth having requires you to overcome your fears. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoy this video, and there's going to be a ton of amazing content coming up, of course, on Shopify, e-commerce, Amazon, and just, it's going to be absolutely incredible. Summer's coming around the corner, and I'm, in this beautiful country in Finland at this awesome place. So yeah, only good things can come to you if you believe in yourself, you get over your fears. All right, so subscribe to the channel. Hope this video found you well, and also feel free to send me a message on my Instagram, DM me. And if you ever need any help, just DM me on Instagram. I get a ton of messages. I love it. Every single day, it's my purpose to wake people up. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. I'm probably gonna do a house tour here coming up soon because a lot of people have been asking me, and it is a beautiful house. Like, every single one of you deserves to live in a house like this. Every single one of you, or, in your dream house. Anyway, guys, peace out. All the best.